Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here, Golden Opportunities Coaching. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome to those of you who are returning. Please like, subscribe, comment. We're almost to 500 subscribers. Would love to get there in the next month. Would love to get to 1,000 subscribers in 2021 so we can start giving some money to charity and making the world a better place. Need your help with that. Anyway, today we're going to talk about 7 or so things that cause stress-related breakdowns. Now, stress is the inability to deal with emotion and or physical stimuli. And there are 7 common things that will cause a person to have a stress response that is overlapping to the point where day-to-day function becomes and functionality becomes difficult. And we're going to talk about those today. And if you're experiencing one or more, certainly see a counselor, see a life coach, see a minister, see somebody to help you kind of reframe what you're going through, because without that reframe, you're going to just go into the negative feedback loop in your brain that doesn't really bring about resolution. So the first one is toxic family relationships or toxic core relationships. Now, this can be a toxic family member, toxic friend, toxic partner, a person who, when you're dealing around them, there's always drama, there's always pessimism, there's always problems, challenges, and even before that you pick up the phone for them or return a text message or see them, that they're probably going to spend at least 50% or more of the time that you're interacting with them in a negative frame of mind. That, when you expect that, when that becomes the default setting in dealing with a person, will create stress within you, because the anticipation of needing to be on guard and needing to not only protect yourself and your space and your energy and your emotions, but also try to be there for a person who might not even realize how they're coming across, or worse yet, realize and not care. That can be extremely difficult. That links with unstable home life. So if you're having, let's say, financial issues, or you're dealing with someone in your physical home, or in your neighborhood, in your environment, your immediate environment, that's always creating drama, or maybe has an addiction related issue, they have tendencies towards abuse, or like I said, addiction, things that are just unhealthy, and you're living with them or in close proximity, because it can be something as simple as a toxic neighbor can cause people to need to kind of reevaluate what they're doing and why they're doing it. But if you're dealing with a home life where you don't know what's coming at you in a negative way, certainly that can cause a stress-related breakdown because you don't feel you have a safe space. The next one is work-related challenges. So this can be everything from I'm challenged because I don't feel I make enough money, I can't pay my bills, I don't feel I have job security, I don't feel I have the ability for job advancement, I fear getting laid off, I fear my company downsizing, I fear my boss is going to give me a negative review. But these are issues where one's ability to sustain oneself long term, especially during something like COVID, where I forgot the number, but it's over 50% of companies have gone through at least some type of downsizing in the United States, whether it be one person or hundreds or thousands. But the idea that, not knowing where finances are going to come from, not knowing what professional purpose looks like after that, and that can cause a major stress breakdown. The next is fear of being single, or fear of not having social connectedness, fear of being lonely. So fears related to relationship status, be it friendship or more commonly a romantic relationship, especially for generations that are around the age when other people are getting married, if you're in a highly religious culture, or if you're in an area where all your friends are getting married, having families, settling down, and all of that. That can cause stress-related breakdowns, because if a person has fallen into the illusion of competition, the idea that because other people around them have something, their brother has it, their sister has it, their best friend has it, their whole entire friend group has it, their colleagues have it, whatever. If you fall into the illusion of competition, that in fact something is wrong with you because of your relationship status, or how many friends you have, or how often you see your friends, or how socially disconnected you feel, and you're broken because of it, that can cause a stress-related breakdown. The next is fear of the future. And I think this is probably the biggest thing I've seen in 2020, especially during the worldwide pandemic. People not knowing if they are resilient enough to handle what's coming ahead, whether that be a change in need for work, whether that be how am I going to care for my kids and keep my job, whether that be how am I going to catch up with bills when I don't know when I'm working again, and all of these things. More people than ever have debt right now because their hours have been cut. I in my life in running my own business, what I have expected to make in 2020 and what I made is significantly lower by a large percentage. Now I'm very blessed that I've been able to meet most of my expenses, but there's debt I didn't have coming into this that I'd rather not have. And so if that's happening for me as a business owner, and look at all the businesses that are closing across the country and around the world, and then you look at the companies that are downsizing, the financial fear of the future, and is my partner, is my family, are my friends, are my children, are they secure, are they okay, will they recover emotionally, mentally, and spiritually from the pandemic and the effects thereof? These are all realistic, valuable things. The next is image related challenges. And that's actually the last one I want to touch on. The fear of what other people think, the fear of what other people have said, the fear of how one is perceived can be a crippling fear that can cause stress related breakdowns. The idea that a person may not like you, the idea that a person may think you're weird, ugly, not smart, easy to manipulate, or whatever else, any negative opinion that a person may possess of you can cause severe anxiety and stress for individuals who don't have a strong self identity or have self esteem related issues. If you're dealing with one or more of these challenges, please feel free to reach out either at the website through here or on Twitter at PO Perception. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.